From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And Anderson's got it. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
A 5-yard.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
New York.
He'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
He was brought down.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 64 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. It's the fullback. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Game at 7. Brett Maher to kick off for the Jets.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. False start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson now. And that'll be incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. But it'll be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Now Jackson on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it to Hilton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First and 10.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Third and 9.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Loss of a yard.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
A 29-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
The 24-yard line.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
10, Jets 7.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give to Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Breida. And some room to roam now. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
New York.
Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Marr now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Jets 14, Colts 10. Brett Marr to kick off for the Jets.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go play action with Jackson. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Watch the slant, watch the slant, watch the slant. Hey, Mike 20, Hey.
Now it's Jackson.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and a couple, Brady. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll air this one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Kickoff for the Jets.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Number 25.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st down, Jets.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
At the 35-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 16, Brady. Finding room to the 20. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards.
New York.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Fighting his way. Which we saw, we don't